You good?
Local artist and hockey fanatic Glenn Clark eyeballs one of the dozens of screws that holds in place his most recent masterpiece and tribute to the game he loves so much. That Cheshire cat-like grin is deserved, it seems. As an artist, he has created a work that required a huge commitment and impressive awareness of scale. Only 2 local artists a year are chosen to create a piece for the 40-foot wall at the Kelowna International Airport, and Kelowna Art Gallery curator Liz Wiley estimates that up to 1 million people will see the piece. She also says there is perhaps only one other place that could offer an artist such exposure, and that is the Louvre.
It's exciting for me to have a role in placing art in people's environment, their everyday environment, rather than people coming to the art gallery, which is more of a specialized experience.
I'm going to be honest with you, I wasn't sure what I was going to put in here. I was fighting with all sorts of ideas. I knew I wanted something fun and nostalgic, and it came to me in a flash. Having a few pops with my 2 nephews playing table hockey. Those guys have been trying to beat me for years. I went down into my basement, pulled out my 1950 table hockey game, and I thought, from memory, I hadn't seen it for years. I was Toronto and Montreal, but it was Detroit. So I was pretty happy. So it was just one of those things where that's what I had. If I was smart, I would have thrown about 3 little pallets in there, but I'm just a man. So.
Glenn's adoration for the game in this piece is cheerfully obvious, reflected in the careful work that went into creating a replica of what he collects. Those old metal tabletop hockey games that had loose replicas of players that spun on rods. His attention to detail is impressive, right down to the hairlines of the superstars of that era.
Well, you can see by the hairline that's Gordie Howe. It's pretty obvious, and you can tell that's Belleville. I think it's from a famous old photo shoot from like '55 or something. These guys might be a little older than I think, because that old game I pulled up was ancient, right? And the players didn't even go on slots; they just spun. So yeah, it's the Howe Belleville show from the mid-'50s.
Check out Glenn's work in the well-wishing area of the airport, passenger departure gate. From Kelowna for Go Okanagan, I'm Tammy Williams.